Good morning, Michael Feller here with Deals TV on Wednesday the 23rd of September. And first up this morning, a rumour about Molopo Australia again hits the files. A week or so ago, we mentioned that the company was possibly listing in Canada, and now that rumour seems to be part of a wider takeover defence strategy if indeed AGL Energy and Santos are sniffing around the company. Beyond its investments in Canada, Molopo, of course, has assets in Queensland, which could be of interest to AGL in particular, which is meanwhile looking at the assets of the New South Wales government, which is privatising its energy investments. Speaking of privatisations, there's a rumour in the Financial Review that Queensland Rail could be listed as part of its privatisation strategy. If it indeed was listed, its capitalisation could be between $6 and $7 billion, analysts say. That means it would be larger than Asciano, its key competitor. Asciano's assets are mainly in New South Wales, whereas Queensland's, naturally enough, are in Queensland, but the two are encroaching on each other's territories. So if indeed Queensland Rail does become private and does become listed, we can presume that the competition will be so much greater. Elsewhere, the Financial Review reports another rumour that Apex Minerals could raise $108 million. And further afield, Suntory has signed off with Orangina Schweppes, the French-based global soft drinks group, which is currently owned by private equity interests. This is interesting because Asahi, a rival Japanese brewer to Suntory, owns Schweppes here in Australia. They bought that off Cadbury before the two groups split. And if Suntory owns Orangina Schweppes, Asahi owns Schweppes, what type of pressure does that put on Asahi? They could either be forced to make an early bid for Foster's, it's speculated, or indeed Coca-Cola Amatil. That's one to consider as well. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.